Okay, so now it's August 8th. Oh, wait a minute. Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, hold on a minute. Okay. I thought somebody was being vindictive here and took those blinds that I rescued from that garbage pile over there. Well, anyway, they fell down, so I found them. So mystery solved. That's good. Right? Even if I don't use those blinds in this house, I'm always losing one of these things. At any rate, I like to double glove. Right? Now I'm starting late because I woke up this morning. Ugh, awful. Just slow and I'm having issues with this, right? We know that. There's some comfrey I pulled yesterday. So I'm gonna make a new slab. I'm gonna start fresh. So I'm chop those up. I'm gonna put them into some olive oil and let them sit for a while. I have one jar kicking in my room for quite a long time that I can use when I find it. But I think those leaves were dry. I gotta get motivated here, people. Now I had a coffee. Did I not bring it? Oh my Lord. And do you see how my short-term memory is just going bonkers on me here because of this eyesight situation? Everything's all freaking blurry, man. I want to finish my coffee. I'm just doing prep work right now. I'm going to take this out, that out, clear out that, finish clearing off the shelf because I can already see this wall bowing because the wall unit has been leaning against the beam between the two windows and it's just a matter of time before it buckles. Where the hell did I put my coffee? Like, serious, I thought I came with it. Oh my Lord. I'll find it. Anyway. I already had a coffee. It's not like I need coffee. All I ate yesterday was a pack of Mr. Noodles when I came in. Yeah. So I'm running on strict energy, and that's kind of why I want this coffee. So maybe I should go find it because it was actually quite tasty. I don't see it. I'm looking for a cup. I must have left it up there, so let me go see if I can find it. Hold on. Anyway, it looks like I lost my coffee. I don't know where the hell I put it. Had Andre look up there. He said it's not up there, so I brought it down and I did something with it. I don't know. Going blind is no fun. No. Nothing fun about it. Anyway. So I think I'm going to start here because it's not as hot as it is over there right now. Or at least it feels that way. There seems to be just a bit more shade for whatever reason. I'm getting out late. Yeah. Can't see. It's too blurry. Anyway. Just fake the funk. So my goal is to either get that wall unit out, with or without Andre, or at least get it ready to get out. And then I'm going to measure that fabric rack. I don't think I'm going to be able to, oh, I so want my coffee. I don't think I'm going to be able to put it in the hen house area. I just don't think there's enough room. But I'm going to go in there and measure. Otherwise, it's going to have to go in the back over there against the fence. And that's assuming that the fence isn't falling down. Because if the fence is falling down, then that means I have to do fucking fence repairs. As if I want to be doing fence repairs. I don't. But I might not have a choice. Oh, I have fence repairs to do. I just don't want to do the whole freaking fence. And this guy over here, he's been busting up the fence so the sun can go through for his plants. And every time I come out, it's just more and more boards missing. It's really pissing me off. Because he did it on purpose. Right. And then, so figure out where I'm going to start clearing out a spot for this fabric rack. It's quite large, really. I don't think it's going to go in the hen house area. No. Ideally, it would be the best, but I might pull that mattress that's sitting up in there, that box spring, and get it situated where it can be stripped to see what's on the inside of it in terms of running shelves, like not shelves, pieces of wood, because in here Andre wants to build a fort with his little friend. And I have long pieces of wood, whatever they are. I could run it on that, as well as whatever in the middle. I have to get underneath where the cold room is, where all that foam is. That was not a hornet. I got stung yesterday. It was right here, but that wasn't by a hornet. That was by a wild bee. How do I know that? Because wild bees like foam. Honestly, if you want wild bees in your yard for any reason to pollinate your flowers and that kind of thing, they love foam. Put some foam somewhere in your yard, a chunk of foam, and they'll find it and they will make a nest, and that's what they like. That was wild bees in there. I mean, I think a raccoon got in there at one point, but then the wild bees moved in. Because I had them in the hen house one year, and it was in foam. I lifted up a piece of wood that had foam underneath it, and they were nesting in that. So that was a wild bee that stung me yesterday, and that's why it didn't hurt as bad as if it would have been a hornet. Now, whether they're still there or not, because I disrupted their nest, but I'm going to have to go in there and continue trying to clean that out and reorganize it. Obviously, it would be a good idea to spray it down once I get it cleaned out. Oh, I so wish I had that coffee, man. Anyway. And then just continue clearing out, right? So that when we do the shed, Andre can come out. We'll have Amari out here. I'll make a spot for Amari. And Andre can help me just empty out the shed all at one time. Then we'll wash it. Then we'll do inventory to figure out what we need to reinforce in terms of keeping rodents out, which will require some wood being cut. So I need to make a spot for cutting wood, because because even this wall here, right, I'm going to show you. I'll see if I can show you. Oh my lord. No. I'm blind, but I'm not that blind, but I am blind. I brought some kind of funky pair of glasses here. I don't know if this will help me. But you can see that this part here is bowing out. So if that snaps, if it snaps, that's it. It's all going to come tumbling down. You can see what's happening here. So I have to do repairs. You've seen that. This is recording, right? And I have to walk slow. So I've got to run. So I got to cut wood. Somebody's going to have to cut some wood. So I'm going to start. Doesn't matter what I do as long as I do something. I'm going to start here. Move this plant over there somewhere. Heavy work. That's heavy to lift, you know? I already started to empty out this crap. I don't know. Some of it I kind of want to put on the road, but then I don't want stupid people smashing shit either. Right? So for now I'm just putting them there. Somebody might want some of these little knick-knack trinkets or whatever, I don't know. But for now we'll just put them in here. So this is what I'm going to work on. I'm going to continue working on this stuff. Just get it out, right? I'm almost done, but I have to move that and that, so that's what we're going to start with today. And then because I don't see very well, I forget that my yard is full of spiders. Except for where I go, or I might know they are, like underneath the stairs. There is a wolf spider in here that's kind of pissed off. He's a big one. Let me see if I can see him. I kind of see it. Let me see. Where are you, buddy boy? I'm going to let you go. Don't worry. Yeah, I kind of see through this camera. I'm not happy being locked up in this. It's alive. Because I seen it move. These things can jump, believe it or not. So, I don't want him jumping in my face. It could be a girl. So what we're going to do is we're going to release you into the yard. And you can be free. Free, free. We'll just put you over here. Here, don't climb on me, motherfucker. Okay, I think it's gone. Okay, so as you can see, something's growing in here in terms of these tomato plants. I don't see them very well, really, I don't. I can, you know, the green is, I mean, I know it's green. That's why I know it's green, because my brain tells me it's green, but I don't really see the green. I can see a little bit. It's all gray, though. Grayish green for me. It all blends together. Right. But I told you those little things were so sickly when they got in here, but they're sprouting out. So I figure maybe one of the reasons why I'm going blind, and being that I'm so vocal, is I'm supposed to tell people what it's like. Right? Because what happens is, as you go blind, you know, you keep doing, right? You just keep doing you, whatever you are. My neighbor over here has an eye doctor. I think he has glaucoma too. And apparently he's going blind as bad as well. But he's still running his office. obviously he's got people in there helping him, right? For how long he's going to do that for, I don't know. I just know that he's doing him. Just like I'm doing me. As if I'm getting very freaking far with it. Right? I was too lazy to take out what needed to be taken out here. Shit. I'm not going to get that through. I need to... The way things are going here, you would think that I can see, right? Really well, right? That's what it indicates. Where am I? There it is. Because I'm doing, right? But you don't realize it's not what you think. And maybe that's why I'm supposed to tell you the story. So that if one of your loved ones happened to go blind, or even you yourself happen to go blind, you kind of know what to prepare for, right? Look, I guess I'll give this to my son. It's to screw in a, right? And then you put a post in there. You screw that into something, and then you put a post in there. And then you put screws in here to tighten it up. No. Okay. I just need a bird. Oh boy. This is what I'm doing. I don't know what you can see because I can't really see anything. As long as I can just wing it out the door. We're almost there. Yeah, I think we made it, people. Hey. Yeah, we got it. Now this, I'm probably going to spray down. Well, I am going to spray down. God forbid if there's any wolf spiders running around in here because I can't see them. But normally they're pretty harmless. They keep to themselves. Ooh, there's all kinds of... Ooh, ooh. If there was spiders, it'd be on the back of this and it'd be crawling all over me by now. So if I start screaming and running off because something's crawling on underneath my shirt and I can feel it, ugh, we know what it is. Oh my God. All right. Let's see what we have to repair here. Now, because this will probably basically, see that will once that's, it's still pretty sturdy. So once I'm going to, get it ready to spray down, whatever, and I'm pretty sure I can get this into the hen house area. I'll walk you in there and I'll show you where I have in mind. Whereas those racks, honestly, I'd love to have them in the hen house area because it's drier, but I don't think I'm going to get them in there. So they're going to have to go behind the fence over there. So in the meantime, because that thing sat there forever, you can see what's going on here. So this room, and for everything that's in here, it smells good. Like, it doesn't smell bad. It doesn't smell like mold. None of that crap. Obviously, right, you can see what's going on. So we clean it up. Right. This old carpet for this part here has been holding up pretty damn good all these years. So I have to get in there pretty much because we're going to do a good job, right? And then after the fact, oh boy, of everything being repaired, like I'll do the whole thing, right? I have to run 2x4s somewhere, bottom, right, on the outside. This seems to be okay. On the inside, I'm sure there's some kind of insulation because I did insulate this thing as I was going. Right. Whew. Now, I wanted to show you. Yeah, see all this can come out. Obviously, that was a board. you know. So we'll just run another one on the bottom. Stuff like this, where is it? Right here. These are easy enough to sand down, oil, and sharpen. Unfortunately, people see them in that kind of way and they think they're no good, which is a bunch of crock, right? But we'll just put those over there for now. All right, so we got that. So we're just getting things ready. All right. Can I get through? I don't know. Oh my Lord. Maybe not. Come on. I got through. Okay. Something bit me on my ass. I can feel it. Oh, fuck. It's either that or I pushed up against something. Oh, Lord, that's all I need. A spider bite on my ass. You can see what's going on here. So we're not going to disrupt it too much. Okay. So what we want to do is, I don't know. We want to reinforce it. If I put a lot of weight on that, and I'm not very big, I could probably bust the whole thing through. I know my son, poof, that would be it. It'd be done. So, in that situation, you're gonna have to reinforce this shit. Now you can see what's happening here. There's the installation. As a matter of fact, I have a bag of installation. You can see that. I was going to chuck it out because my son chucked it out, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to repair this wall with another piece of wood, because you can see what's going on here. Okay? And we're going to use the insulation. I'm going to open up the insulation, let it dry out because I think it got wet. And then we're going to put that insulation in there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So there you go. So we got that to work on. And this is why I keep miscellaneous pieces of wood around, but this year just kind of use up what we need. The boys want to make a fort in there. So there's those racks. I know where here, give me a measuring tape. I'm kind of slow today anyway, people, so I can't kill myself over this shit. Now, when it's all nicely said and done, I'm going to leave this open, because next year it would be nice if Andre and, I guess you could say Marcane, that man. Okay, where's my measuring tape? I already lost it. Oh, go frickin' figure, man. Go fucking figure. Oh boy, I don't see it. As if I can see anything. I need the measuring tape. Oh my Lord. Do you see how easy it is for me to lose shit? And because my brain is working on overdrive all the time, I can't remember where I put it down. I just know I had it a minute ago, and if I'm going into the hen house area, I want to measure. So some of this stuff I'm going to put in a box. I'm going to just put it out on the road as is. People can say, oh, she's putting out dirty little, what do you call those things? Oh, sorry. We're on. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it was like that, but it was. Anyway, sorry. I'm not washing. I'll just take them. Some of them are antique. Okay? I'll put antique free. Right? Whatever. If they want, they'll take. If they don't want, well, they don't want. But I need the measuring tape, and I don't know what I did with it. Isn't that just lovely? I don't freaking see it. Oh my God. Oh, I hate this when I do this. And I do it often because I can't fucking see. I just put things down. course, I move things. Maybe it's in a... Oof. Did you even see what I showed you here? Maybe not. Maybe we should just go through this briefly again. Because I had it on zoomed in, I guess, with that spider. So you heard me talking, but you didn't see it. You can see what's happening here. But there's insulation inside, right? And I have insulation that my son tossed out from wherever he got it from. And I pulled it from the garbage pile and I brought it to the back. So now I'm going to open up the bag and let it dry out. So as we finish up doing this, repairing this, I can finish putting in the insulation in between. Because it, you know, it helps to keep, and this is real insulation, which hornets won't like, right? They like certain things to make their nests. So that will help to keep hornets out. But right now I need my measuring tape. And I don't know what I did with it. Oh my God. I'll be spending a half a day looking for a freaking measuring tape. Go fucking figure. Huh. Okay. This is dumb. This is so dumb. Okay, I'm gonna have a smoke and I'll look for this thing. Hold on. And why are we not surprised? There's Mickey the gardener cat. She's in her glory, man. Yeah, she's noticed I've been outside and she's been following me around. Right, Mickey? The only thing is Mickey's like 14 years old going on 15, so she's getting kind of old. But you're just back with the good old days. Huh? You're loving it, right, Mickey? Yeah. Mickey loves this. Okay, so now we're working our way this way. Okay? Oh boy. I don't know what happened in here. Oh boy. I want to get this box spring. Okay? That's what I want to do. I'm either going to use it or I'm not. If I'm not going to use it, it can go back over the fence and my son can chuck it out with the rest of the shit that he's chucking. I don't know if he's throwing other things in here because can't really see, but I'm going to pick in here a little bit. I told him about these windows, so whether he's seen them or not, I don't know. See here, this is just old glass that you know, I paid some guys to put up. Obviously, the silicone has worn off in terms of seams, because you can see the last time it rained, what happened. So this little part here isn't, you know, dry. Let's just put it that way. Neither is this part. Obviously not that part. But it is in here. There's a lip there. I have to be careful. You always got to watch for those stupid raccoons. So what I was thinking... what happened to my smoke? Oh my God. I dropped it. But I didn't light it because I was going to have it in here. It fell out of my fingers. Got the measuring tape. Or maybe I didn't even bring it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, I'm going to sit down with the spiders. You see that I like box springs. Because this is really good. And because of this canopy, it's very dry. Right? Technically, I should be running wire on this fence. Oh yeah, you can see what's happening there. You see what's going on? Okay. Those are the windows I was talking about. That shelf that I just pulled out. Well, one of two things can happen. Well, I'm gonna have to staple some. Can I have a smoke? I'm hot. I'm sweating like a steam bath here. For what it's worth, this room smells good too. I don't smell no mold. I don't smell no mildew. I'm just disturbing the wolf spiders and all the other little spiders. Perhaps brown recluses. You gotta watch those ones because those ones are extremely poisonous. But they prefer natural wood piles. Brown recluses really like wood. Okay. So, I have a choice. I don't know. That box spring, honestly, I need to look at it. Because, to be honest, I think it would do better right here, along this fence, after I run some wire on it. Yeah. If I don't put the wire on it, it's just going to start falling apart. It's just a matter of time. If I put the wire on it, I extend it, the life of the fence, for the most part, when it comes to that crap, right until the bitter end, when they demolish the house. Oh my God. See, this is where I can't get stressed out, people. I just can't. I mean, clearly I got my fucking hands full here, okay? And I'm just going to focus on the yard for the next 3-4 weeks, as much as I can. I'm not going to be able to do back-to-back 3, 4, 5 days in a row. It's impossible. It was enough for me to come out here by 1 o'clock today. Because I woke up worn out. Obviously having problems with my eyes. You know, the dizziness. Right now my eyes are like going cloudy, uncloudy, cloudy, uncloudy. They're getting cloudier and then they're clearing out a bit. Which tells me that more than likely my octave nerves are dying, what little left I had. Because that's what it used to be like, right? So, I'm just wondering if it's possible to get that box spring along here, because if that is the case, I don't know, because that other unit that I just pulled out could go right there, and it would be just enough to get little pieces of wood, and there's no way I can get these racks in here. If I try and put these racks here, they're going to take up the whole space, and it's not going to be cool. So they're going to have to go behind the tree along that fence. And then I'll have to tarp it up or something. And I'll use it just for planter pots and that kind of crap. Call it a day. Because this time next year I probably won't be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. And that's a fact with going blind. You either completely shut down at the point where I'm at with it and act like an invalid where everybody has to do shit for you, cut your losses, and hope that you get pampered versus abused, right? Or you do you, right? You keep doing until you can't do no more, even though people take it for granted that you can't see, but they think you can. Go figure. Why are we not surprised? And then you just mentally prepare yourself to lose it all. Because you're losing it, right? You get to see it before you die. Where most people just die and then they lose it. They don't see it. They don't have to experience it. They don't mourn it. Not like when you're going slowly but surely, progressively blind. And you work so hard to get to a point so that you could do things. Because now you have time to do them, like make that slab, that comfrey slab and whatnot. Like I got the beeswax, I got the jars, you know, I've got the oil, I've got the plants, you know, I got the essential oils, but I'm losing my eyesight. So, by the time I'm done doing all this fucking work, how much eyesight am I gonna have left? I don't think too much. So, that's what I mean, you lose out, right? So that when somebody else comes along and finds that shit, they're not gonna be, chances are, they're not gonna be interested in it. because they can go to the grocery store and buy something there versus doing homemade, right? And they'll either chuck it away, throw away the money, or they'll give it away to somebody that they're looking for brownie points for, or they sell it. And you're sitting there blind as a bat, helpless to do anything about it. But you know what's happening. And even if I wanted to save it for Andre, which I would, you know, people treat you differently. So, I feel like something's missing from there. I don't know where to start. All I know is I need to get rid of that big pile of shit there. I'm gonna do something with it. Now I could keep it. No, see, I have to fucking run this. There's a board here, but I don't think it's gonna hold it for another how many years. It's open now. Oh boy. It's open now. I need to find some wire. Just staple it up. That will take 2 hours. This wall's already done. This one will never fall down unless the posts fall down. And for, I don't know, the posts have been holding up good all these years. Whoever posted the shit, made the post, they did a good job. Yeah. I had a couple problems with some posts over there. But that was all. After all these years. Ugh. I'm trying to cool down. I'm so hot though. Okay, what am I doing? I don't know. See, over here, it's not dry. So, keep it easy on myself. Work with what I got. Just move this chair. I don't have to run the fence today. No, like the, you know, the wire, right? The fencing, right? Chicken wire or whatever wire I've got it here. I don't have to run it. But that thing that I just pulled out would fit perfect right here. The only thing is, I gotta do something with that. And I don't know what to do. I feel like somebody's already been in here. Unless I took out shit. This is where you gotta be careful. See? Andre wanted window. There's a window. I told him. 2 of them. For his fort. Maybe 3. Yeah, 3. I don't know if my son knows that these windows are here. Oh God, hold on. Now, if I wanted to, I could make myself a little mini greenhouse, right? These are nice. I know they look like crap because, you know, they're old. Oh God, probably. I mean, that's from an old house, people. Let's face it. Okay, you're looking like, oh, I don't know. Old. Give off old houses. in the 60s and 50s. Yeah. But the frames are sturdy because they're hardwoods. You see, that's the thing. They're not the fucking shitty shit that they make these days. Like, that's hardwood. You can feel how heavy it is. Oh no. Oh my god, what is in here? Oh my lord. We're gonna blame it on spider webs. I don't know if this is plexiglass, this is glass. See, there's other glass in here. Because when I was building the greenhouse, I didn't know what I was going to need. Yeah, see? You can hear it. Before I bring in that green thing, this is still recording. This is what I mean. I can't rush with this shit, people. Right? You don't want to do... I mean, sure, we're dealing with whatever, right? But either or, that greenhouse has been standing up for at least 10 years. Okay? Like, come on. Right? So, you know, I've kept up my landlady's fence for 14 years. Do you see what's going on here? Okay? It's just a matter of time before one falls and they all fall. So technically, I need to come in here with some screen. So I'm going to find screen. And I'm going to staple it here, wherever I can. I'm kind of weak, so it gets... Where's my hand? There it is. It gets kind of hard for me. Sometimes I have to use two hands to pull the staple gun, but I can get it started. And then, right, and then start... Right, you might as well go all the way as far as you can. Yeah, you see it's starting to... Do you see what's going on here? So, I got some screen from one end all the way down. Just to the length of it. And at least that wall is reinforced. And then I'm going to bring in that shelf, that green one, after it's been sprayed down and clean up in here a little bit, right? And then, because it's so dry in here, you can take things like this, which is another hardwood that's already been sculpted for you, and you can store them on something like a box spring. I'm just saying. If you do this kind of stuff. I used to. I'm just getting it ready for the next person. I mean, that's beautiful wood. I've had other ones around the yard that have been in the elements and have gotten ruined. But stuff like that can stay in an environment like this and hold up to the test of time. It really can. Okay. There's that little rocking horse. Ooh, speaking of that, where's that eye? There it is. I don't want to lose that eye. I remembered I put it there and I'm like, don't lose it. One day you'll have time to fix it. Sure. Okay, now I really do want to deal with this problem. Okay, if Marina wants to get all bent out of shape because I'm not fucking clearing out shit for her fast enough and wants to accuse me of fucking lying, like, you know, like, give your head a fucking shake, man. Seriously. What's going on here? This kind of stuff I like. To which I'm actually maybe even thinking to use some of this on the base in my shed to keep fucking rats out. So this is what I'm looking for, and I know I have more than that. I don't know if I'll use it for that purpose, because stuff like this is good for this kind of stuff, but whatever. Okay. We won't worry about this corner for now. We'll just, right, that's a different day. What we want to do is go through this junk. What we don't want goes back over the fence. My son's going to do something. We need to get I need to see what's inside of it. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is where I have to be careful. You see, look at that. Do you see how the water filled up in that? Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lordy, my Lordy, my Lordy. We gotta empty that. And this one's probably full again, too. Okay, don't get mad. This is where I tell myself, don't get fucking mad. This battery's gonna probably... Is this wet? I don't think so. No. I think this is still recording. Oh, yeah. Alright. Don't get mad. I don't know what to do. I just know it needs to be done. So, I think it's just garbage on that side. These are good to run, hooks on to hang shit. So, and if you wanted to straighten it out, all you have to do is, because it's, it's been outside, right? Wash it, bleach it, moisten it a little bit, flatten it out and let it dry, and then it will just go back, make it flat. And then after it's all said and done, you could put that up somewhere and add the hooks, which I probably have kicking around somewhere in some toolbox, I am sure. And then you have a shelf, and it didn't cost anything, right? These kind of things you want to keep. Where am I? Because, well, maybe not when they're like that. Get rid of it if it's snapping, because it's old. You don't want it, but if you wanted to make a, for, this one's okay. Make for, shade when you're growing certain kind of plants. You want a dome, that's what you use. Some of these are no good. Anything that's no good, I'm not even strong enough for this, people. I keep the wood because we know I'm up to something. I have to build something to fix something. I didn't even put this thing here. Oh! What kind of frame is it? Yeah. It'll work. It's just a question of where I'm going to put it. So... this stuff is exhausting, It was exhausting when I conceived, for crying out loud. It's even worse now. You just can't be afraid when you do this kind of stuff. I know what I want to do, but I don't know if I can do it. If I'm not strong enough for it. That's the problem. Fuck. If the camera blinks out, it blinks out, okay? Like, I don't fuck around here, okay? I don't. This is my last fucking year doing this stupid shit. I give it my best. Like I've always given it. Table with its metal legs sticking up. That's the problem. Yeah. Alright, well, we're working in this corner for now. So I want to turn this off and I'll be back, okay? Okay, so a bunch of containers and stuff still holding up pretty good. I'm just gonna got a lot of this. Marquette wanted to make, start collecting water, right, in the water drums that I have around here. So I'll gather those things up. Anyway, what I'm thinking, because I'm gonna put that green thing over there, right? Now, mind you, it might make it dark. But I don't know if my son wants to use these windows or not yet. But for now, just for the fun of it, honestly, I kind of want to see if I can take this thing and just put it right here. Right? It's almost like it would almost fit, to be honest with you. And it's like an instant wall. Yeah. But the thing is, the shelving kind of goes... well, I don't know. It'd be better to have it standing up versus lengthwise, because you can see here, right? And I don't know how hard that would be to cut. Hold on a minute. This is the little fort that Andre and I made, and then we're going to turn it into a hen house. It has nesting boxes in there. Anyway. Okay. So this is what I've done. I've made an instant wall. If my son wants to take these windows, he can. Otherwise, I think, and I'm not taking this off, people. Honestly, it's been in the elements for over a year. It hasn't deteriorated. Nope. Doesn't even smell bad. Nope. So, for an instant wall, I just used a hose here to temporarily tie it. Right? That is easy peasy to screw that on. All you have to do is get a nice board on the bottom, run it on the bottom, sit that on the board. Right? My son can take the window if he wants, and that window. Otherwise, I'll probably leave this window there anyway, and just attach it. And then this little part here, I have plastic all over the place. I don't think this one will be wide enough. That's not going to be wide enough to go across there, unless of course I run a board or something, depending on what I've got. And then I can just, I can treat it like the greenhouse. Try to add in a few more slats, and then maybe I'll run some plastic on top, because I have sheets of plastic still. Plus I've got a kicking around the yard, just have to wash, whatever. I can do that. I can pretty much waterproof this little area. Only I don't know about up there. It's so hard to waterproof things. Either or. I'm happy with that. Yeah. And then as I go about my day, this way, I don't know. It's going to be hard to run boards in here. Unless maybe you take out, if you take out a couple of slats, it would probably work. Right? I don't know. Ideally, you'd want to go the other way. And if you notice this one's open, I took off everything, right? So I can come in with the long ones from over here. Once this is all cleared out, it's easy enough to do. Either or. I think that's what we're going to end up doing with that piece. Or I may stand it up, like flip it around, make it flush. Depends on what my son wants to do. All right? Because it's really not that much. How much is it over? I don't know. I'd have to measure it. Where's my measuring tape? Let me go find it. Whew. Okay, so I have a choice. It's 73 inches from basically where it's sitting at to here, give or take, right? And then the box spring itself is 79 inches long, so we're like, what, 6 inches too high. However, if I dug down into the ground, okay, 4 inches, or 5, even for that matter, or 6, laid a piece of board in there on the bottom and on the side, and then fit the mattress in, what do you call it? I could pretty much make it flush, but I'd have to bury it down into the ground. And for what it's worth, oh man, 69, 73. So even if my son doesn't take the window, it's going about 4 inches past, which is good because I could use the frame of the window to screw it into something on here to hold it on this side. And I could cover out this whole fucking thing. I could. I don't know. Either or, I think that's where I'm going to end up putting it. I'm not sure how I'm going to put it. All I know is I'm satisfied with what I've done there for now. Obviously, right? We need to move that other thing in here. So I'm just going to make a path, because I pulled out stuff from in there, and I can still get in there. Well, I blocked off myself, right? So I'm going to have to open this up again and just move it slightly so I can get in there, move everything, so I can open up the gate to take everything out, and then I have a nice little spot there for something. Still works after all these years. When my son put this post in, he did a pretty damn good job. Been holding up all these years. It was one of the first things. That's where that little Project Bluebeam creature went through the right through the whole fence. Yeah. I got Project Bluebeam going through my yard among other energy weapons. So now, easy enough. Do you see? So whether I flip it up and bury it down and attach it to whatever frame I've got there, just to keep the water out, right? And then kind of treat the top a little bit as a greenhouse, and staple the plastic, double layer the plastic. It will keep it a little drier to some degree or another, and obviously clear out whatever's in here and start fresh, right? For the most part. So that's easy enough to do. A lot of that stuff, some of it can go over the fence. Some of it is for just miscellaneous something, I don't know. Looks like most of it's trash. Some of it can be bagged up. And then this one here goes here. And this one you can actually make into a gate and put a hook on it and open and close it. So this one here eventually becomes completely enclosed. However, the bigger my baby gets, it becomes dangerous for this because this is glass. And I'm surprised this has been holding up all these years. But it looks like it's not, because I can see it right here is breaking off. Some of it's okay, some of it's not. So I don't know. That's another day. Not worried about that, other than maybe my son walking by and gouging his head. So, and I don't want glass that's double paned in there. I can feel another pane on top of it, and I can't get it out. So I don't want glass in my eye. That's the last thing I want. Alright, so we know we have to do something about that. And there's Mickey the gardener cat. You just a chili bean, Mickey? Mickey. Oh yeah, both of us are getting old, Mickey. Oh yeah, this is like the good old days. Mickey is so in her glory, you don't even know. Alright, now, whew, I'm not going to worry about those today. Hold on. Okay, I know it doesn't look like I'm doing much here, right? But I'm making good time considering everything, and I'm not feeling too bad. Just a little hot and sweaty. No aches and pains. I don't, only sometimes when I wake up for a little while. Right, and then not even really aches and pains, it's just old age getting stiff. And I haven't been doing this, I didn't do this last year, right? So I have to do it this year. This would be probably my last year to this kind of stuff, right? Make it, you know, pass it on, make it nice for the next person. That's basically what I'm trying to do here. Whoever that next person is, because I don't think I'll be able to be as vigorous about it as I am right now. Never mind productive. So, now, I found my coffee. Honestly, it's probably still okay. I don't see anything in it. It was right there. A bucket fell on it or something. Yeah, it's my coffee. So I don't need to get one now. I don't mind. I'll drink it like that. I need water. That's what I need. And some smokes. I'll probably smoke 2 in a row. Because now I have to go get my staple gun and look for some screen. I have a couple of rolls kicking around here. And I'm just going to screen it up. And then I'm going to work on moving this baby after I spray it down. That's the mission. I will staple those boards for the most part. Yep. Make a path, which is almost made. Clear out here, move the racks, whatever, make a path. Once I get it to there, give it a quick spray, wash it down, right? And because it's fairly light, I should be able to jimmy it in there myself without having to bother anybody to help me with that. Because it's one thing less, right? Because, oh, and I have to run some kind of plastic on that window. So while I'm there, I'll try and staple in plastic around. I don't know, it's in a canopy. I won't be able to do that. I have to screw it in. I have to screw it with bolts on the outside. Take some plastic, take some thin wood, take a drill a hole, put a screw through with a bolt on the back, and then that will hold it. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can drill through plexiglass. Plexiglass tends to, as soon as you do something with it. But I could triple the plastic because it's not a very big piece. Because I've been thinking about it for like weeks, right? I'm going to sleep. Well, how can I fix that in the green in the hen house area, that little hole that's on that canopy? And I'm like, well, okay, you could do this, this, and this. And I'm like, yeah, that would probably make sense. But I don't have to do that today because it's high up. All I have to do is get this baby in there. And then once that's in there, and that window is repaired, with what I just said I probably will do, have Andre help me, obviously. And then some of this stuff that's on my porch can go down. Like jars can go in there, and boxes and bags that I don't use right now. Just miscellaneous things, right? And because that area it's quite dry, it's always nice in there under that canopy. That canopy holds the air really nice. I'm not too worried about things molding up in there too much, getting mildewy, right? Depends. Cardboard sweats, right? You bring in cardboard, plastic it up, it's going to start sweating over winter. But I'm not too worried about it. That's basically what I'm doing, is I'm building myself another kind of little storage area, right? For miscellaneous wood, and because we want to clear out in here, and you know, and just yeah. So much for the shed today. That's what I mean. Don't ask me to go downstairs and start fucking doing shit. I'm on overdrive here, people. Yeah. The only thing that really holds me back is my eyes. Yeah. Plus I'm tired. No. Just tired in general. Like physically tired, like tired. And then of course we've got that mental shit going on, which doesn't help, but okay, so we can do this. First, staple gun. I would suck back a whole freaking glass of water. That coffee's not doing it. I need a big glass of cold ice water from the fridge. Oh yeah. I know where there's some screen. I'm going to keep it easy on myself. I'm just running the top for now. I don't think I'm going to screen the whole thing. I'd like to use old screen, which I have over there. I suppose I could try and dig it out and use that for what it's worth. Let's try and use the newer screen for something else. Use up the old screen first. But it's all twisted up and I don't got time. But then I also, I don't know, I'll see. I'll see if I can find it and drag it in there and just use that. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. No. I like it with this thing gone. Honestly, as much as I love this thing, it kind of feels good with it wide open like this. I don't know what I'm going to put there after the fact. Nothing too much, I don't think. I gotta leave it. I don't know. Maybe I got a small little shelf that could go there, right? That's on my porch. Maybe I'll bring that down and put that there. It will fit perfect for what it's worth. And then you know you can continue to run your plants if you want or whatever. But I mean that ain't happening right now. This all needs to be repaired, right? So, but I like it. I love that greenhouse. I'm gonna miss it. It's nice. It's a nice one. Oh, I can't sit there. I'm sitting on this. So after this, if the camera doesn't blink out, I'm taking it upstairs and plug it in. Then I'm going to go over there. First I'm going to go over there and see if I can find the screen, that old crinkled up one for back there. I'm going to drag it put it there, go plug this in, have Andre plug it in, go to the bathroom. Try to anyway. I sweat so much that I don't need to go to the bathroom. As much as I drink, I sweat it out. But I'll go to the bathroom anyway. As soon as I drink that water. Then I'll come back out, get to the fence. Do that. Shouldn't take me that long. Bring my tin clippers out. And then once the screen is on, just move those racks a little bit. Bring that there. Get a rag and a scrub brush. There's a little scrub brush around here somewhere. Give it a quick scrub and a quick rinse. A little bit of soap. Spray it down. Move it in. And within a few days, after it dries, right? As a matter of fact, I could even leave it there for a day. Let it dry. Better outside than in there, although it would dry in there. Just get it washed and let it dry. And then Andre can help me put it in there. And then I can start moving some stuff off my porch. That's cool. Alright. I'll gather up what I think I need to fix that window. And when I'm in the shed, I'll have Andre look for nuts and bolts with screws. I don't know where they are, but I'm sure we can find a couple of things. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, now I lost the glasses that I had. Don't ask me. As if I can afford to lose my dollar store glasses. Now this is where I can't see. Now I did grab that old screen. You can see it, but I can't see it very well, people. There's no way I'm gonna. I don't think I can. I think Andre's gonna have to come out here and maybe do this because I don't know. If it was a little bigger, like those kind, like little square ones, maybe. Because you have to remember, I was going to turn this into a hen house, right? So I did that, right? You know, I was working on it, and I think I even have screen under the floor so that rats couldn't, you know, dig from underneath and come in and get the chickens. Although when I built this, I wasn't thinking about building in a hen house, so I would have had to block off anyway. There's no chickens. So you can see down there, right? Anyway, so as long as, you know, just right, because this green thing is going here anyway. It's going right here. This is what's going to happen, and this will all be cleared out, right? That's what's going to happen. So hold on.